Dear teenagers, I know you're about to reach the age of reason. Of course you are. Everybody goes to that stage. Some people don't. Those who reaches the age of reasoning starts questioning everything. And that's good. All truths are being questioned. From what they're being taught in schools or in any place ever. Still, our minds are developing. Even as an adult, your minds will still develop. The age of reasoning is good. But the thing is, there's something terribly wrong. Something is misguiding society. Teenagers, actually. In those, some teenagers, as I mentioned already, don't reach that age of reasoning because of society and its culture and its media. Of course, this is what I call the modern teenage culture, where there is obviously the word perfection, and obviously the word perfection is a lie. Like purity, it's a lie. And therefore, it all started from the 80s to the present. Counterculture was an age for all people. Questioning things, developing something so bigger that they can now possibly imagine. But the 80s is where things started went downhill in culture. You have TV shows, religion, politics, everything else with the area. Media is what started to control people. I have nothing against media. Just people behind the media are changing things for teenagers. Even there is problems in where we are living. They're telling people how they should live and how to live. The question is, how could they live? Could they live this way or could they live that way? That's for you to decide. Not media. Not politics. Not religion. Because some of those teenagers that have not reached the age of reasoning, who don't give a crap about anything, themselves sometimes, or they care nothing about their personal relationships or their friendships or their major ridiculous stress when they're in high school called prom. The ridiculous thought that people think it's the last night of their lives. Here's one thing. That's crap. You hear teenagers think it's the last night with their class. I understand that, but last night of their lives, it sounds like they're going to die if they do that. Say that. That's just untrue. Not true. That's false. They have plenty of greater moments in their lives. It's not the last night of their lives. Problem is for the As for those that want to see that perfection line where all the masks are worn and all things are distorted. Yeah, it may be fun the dancing, but the thing is, it's all but media, culture that's been making it overrated. And that's why most people don't go to prom. There's some, not most, some. Because they see the truth of it as I do. But to move on things, prom's a less stress, but a major stress for teenagers too. That's a less stress for most people because they don't give a crap about it. But when it comes to the age of reasoning, that is where we all put our heads together. Question everything. Media. Everything. What is the truth of things? Our lives are much better off reasoning things. Thinking of things. Deeply, philosophically knowing things. Even if we have to analyze, don't overanalyze, just analyze. This is our history. We question everything. From my consideration, history is the godfather or the grandfather of culture. This is my message to all of you. Be reasonable. As any teenager, reach the age of reason. I reached it when I was going through a tough time in my life. And a message by Christopher Greenwood.